up here in Wrightwood at Jackson Lake. We fished right here the last time, right in this area, right there I believe. We're going to work our way all the way around the lake, I believe. And for tackle this time around, Joey brought his Eagle Claw backpacking model. That breaks down into how many pieces? Six? Six pieces. Breaks down pretty small. I brought 10fishingrods.com Goliath. I brought my Shimano rod, and I forget the name of this reel. It's a really good reel though. Tempo. It's really good. It's almost equivalent to the $180, $200 Daiwa. It's really nice, really smooth. And on that I have a jar double, a little double. On this one, I haven't got anything yet. And on this one, this is a 1981 one piece 5-foot ugly stick with a Daiwa 500C. This is my friend's dad's. His dad's passed away. His dad last fished this in 1988. I've fished it once. It's been in storage since '88 in a garage. He gave it to me. He's having health problems now. He's in bad shape. He gave me some of that, his dad's tackle box and stuff, and so I fished this here a couple weeks ago, and it caught its first trout. It's caught its first fish since 1988. Now it's back. It's back with new line and a brand new never fished Mepps Black Fury 00. Camera gear, tackle box with 50 years worth of tackle. Oh look, Joey, here's some more dardoles on the top, look.
You can't get rid of them.
There's a trout, look at that. The hammered metal. The rainbow trout. And there's some more dardoles. They probably got 40, 50 of them. Mini jigs, crappie jigs, Rapalas, more Rapalas, fat wraps. These are all Mepps and rooster tails. These are all Panther Martins. These are, is it crocodile? I think it's crocodile. Hopkins spoon, that's old. That's been since high school. I've had the Hopkins. Only caught 2 bass on this. But, Rocky Juniors. These are 1970s lures.
Show them that really old one.
Yeah,
the articulated one.
These?
Yeah, that one.
Rocky Juniors. You can get those on eBay now, as high as 20 bucks each. Crawdads. And then down here is just hooks, weights, more jigs, a lot of soft baits. A lot of get to the soft baits, all kinds of hooks, leaders, pole holder. 2 things of power bait, salmon eggs, brand new. Just got these at Save On Tackle the other day. Leader lines, tippets material, catfish bait, just tons of stuff. Let's see. Let's see. There's a lure in here. Here it is. This Panther Martin right here. The beat up one. It's had the hook changed twice. I caught my very first trout on lure. My very first lure caught trout out of Lake Paris in 1979, 1980 out of Miller Canyon on a Kmart 2-band floating raft. We rode out there, and they had just stocked it, but nobody was catching anything. I dropped this thing straight to the bottom and was reeling up. I tried casting all different ways, nothing. Straight to the bottom, reeling up, caught my first trout. When I did, we were surrounded by other boats, all casting. What are you using for bait? What are you using for bait? Casting. We limited out. We took our limits back to shore, gave them to my friend's mom and dad, so now they had their limits. We went back out and caught our limits. So this lure caught about 20 trout. It's caught hundreds, maybe thousands since. Then I got another one here, a Meps, that I traded in junior high and high school. Me and my fishing buddies used to meet at each other's houses or apartments and lay out our lures that we didn't want, and we'd trade with each other. And I got one of those left. Here it is. This Meps. This Meps is from 8th grade, I believe. 8th grade would be 1978, 79. Doug Young, in the city of La Habra, and back of what used to be a mini-T golf course on Whittier and Harbor. He lived in those apartments right in the back. I got that from him. I've caught 2 or 3 bluegill, handful of crappie, 1 bass. Never caught a trout on it yet, not yet. I might try this later today. I also got this from Wayne Eklund with a little minnow. The minnow's been replaced once. So every lure here has a story behind it. Oh yeah, that blue one. That blue one I traded too. I traded that one with a guy at Tri-City Lake. But that was only about 5 years ago. And then certain things I've found over the years. More cowbell. This video needs more cowbell. Look at this though, a skeeter. Right in the middle of them. Damn it. Oh, I got out. Oh no, I caught the last one. I might lose it. Brand new lure, never used. Just barely tied it on and just lost it. It never made its maiden voyage. Damn it, Jim. That's why I have so many of them. Musk. See, look at that skeeter, 3/4 of the way across the lake. Here's the Goliath pinfishingrods.com and the RMX 15 reel with the rear drag and 2-pound Maxima and a power bait trout jig. I'm gonna try bouncing this off the bottom. It's a lot of weeds down there. Okay, here we are. New Cove. 3/4 of the lake over. We're about 3/4 or halfway.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're good. More than halfway, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a little deeper here. There's less weeds.
A lot deeper.
Dude, look at that. Out there, I just seen one jump.
Yep. There's fish in there.
The guy to my east, to my left here, said he just got a hit, but he's bait fishing, so. Hey, I could take advantage of, I have a second rod in the water stamp. And if you guys have that, you got to be careful because as of 3 or 4 years ago, it's no longer good for the ocean. Only freshwater. So you got in the ocean, only 1 rod, no matter what. But second rod on the water stamp, like $6 or $7. And you can throw one out with bait and use lures with the other one. So much for this spot. Yeah, let's move, dude. I'm moving.
Video of him jumping.
Some turd burglar to our right just jumped in the water where we're fishing. Back in my parts, back in my days, the next words come out of somebody's mouth is, get a rope. Then they'd go get their Herdez chili. Remember that commercial, Herdez?
Yeah.
This stuff's made in New York City. Get a rope.
Get a rope.
Oh yeah, hook up.
Oh, there you go.
No skunk for me. Oh, bluegill. Or is it a trout? Looks like a trout. Yeah, it's a trout. Small one, but it's a trout.
Hey, you know what? It's like,
Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
not be denied.
I shall not be denied. No trout shall pass.
Pretty one.
Too small though. Maybe it'll live, maybe.
That's like a little backpacker frying pan in the morning.
That's like an East Fork lunker. No trout shall pass.
But now he's smarter.
What do you want to get? I don't know. Well, what about a trout dog? A trout dog? Have you ever heard of the word blemish?
Yes. It's trout dog. What would that even be? You must have had so much fun making it.
Haven't you ever heard of the word blemish? How's that prepared? It's fried like everything on the menu. Come on, let's get out of here. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Hey, Hamilton, I need you to make a delivery. What are you doing, Hamilton? I'm getting changed for. You're going over there as a representative of Captain Hookfish. Wear your uniform. Wear it proudly.
Isn't that chick's chicken? He's all.
He's not eating the fish and throwing it out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back out there with a red and yellow.
What are you fishing now?
Red and yellow? Red, yellow stripe?
Oh, Old Faithful.
My go-to. Red, yellow with the nickelback. I heard that's how that band got their name.
From Fishing Lures?
The guy's dad fished with Daredevils with a nickelback. And his son went out to buy him some. And he bought him the copper back. He said, get that shit out of here. I only fish nickelback. And so they named their band after that. True story. To this day, the guy's dad won't talk to him.
Really? Because of those lures?
Because he bought him copper.
That's a hard man to live with.
I would have done the same.
Really?
I would have booted him out of the house.
You don't want no Oscar Mayer wiener?
Waste my money on a copper lure. Copper lures are only good for one thing, cowbell. You could pound it out and make a cowbell.
There's a big fish that just came up right there.
We need more cowbell.
Right there, it was like that was a bass. That was big. No, right here, close to the